What's going on, family? Another night. I thank God for it. Working these long hour shifts. You know what I'm saying? Uh, just trying to get in my vibe, get in my zone. And just thankful. I haven't been used to being working 12-hour shifts though. You know what I'm saying? Not complaining at all. I'm thankful. Not complaining, I'm thankful, not bragging. I don't, some people get on the videos and start bragging. Yeah, I do this, I do that. Like, nah, I ain't bragging or nothing. I'm just saying I'm thankful, but I haven't done this many hour shifts before, like per day, like a daily task. So that's new to me. So I ain't gonna lie, like when I did my last week, you know what I'm saying? I slept in for the weekend. I slept in for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I slept in for the weekend. So now it's just all it is just like my body just got to get used to it. Once my body get used, it's like when I first started working at Wendy's and I was doing line hours. My body wasn't used to it, and then I was like sleeping like a mug. But then I got attuned to it and used to it, and then it just started running smooth. It's not really the time. You'll be amazed at what your body could do, like once it get adjusted. You know what I'm saying? You just have to get adjusted, and you just have to get the proper rest. You know what I'm saying? For people that party, or people that have a lot of family, or people that have a lot of other community responsibilities outside of work and stuff like that, then you got to really be able to balance out your energy, like for real. So it's just like mainly my thing is I just mainly just work. You get what I'm saying? And of course, I mean, help assist my wife and, things like that. But work. You know what I mean? And it's almost like I got two jobs, you know? But I'm truly thankful. Uh, I try to bring excitement, like, cause it's be like up and downs at the job. Like, I guess I come with my own creative way of bringing like excitement, cause majority of people here speak Spanish, and man, because of my memory, or it'd be hard for me to learn Spanish, like I a little bit, but man, I wish I had better memory to be able to memorize certain things. But if I don't regurgitate it, repetitively hear it, and it's not uh, tattooed on my mind, then I'm gonna forget it. So like my thing just keep going when I see things, people start getting dead because it's long hours, you know what I'm saying? So I just start clapping. You know what I'm saying? Start clapping. You know what I mean? And with the claps and stuff like that, it get people. I see it pep people step. It get people going. You know what I'm saying? Like people get the first they wasn't clapping at first. You know what I'm saying? Like misinterpret energy. Then they start clapping. Then the energy. Then boom. Before I know it, it was time to go. So it's just like because energy is contagious. So if other people's energy is down, your energy gonna get down. You know what I'm saying? But if you like come up with creative ways to get people's energy going, next thing you know, it's like a revolving door. Like not a revolving door. It's like contagious. You know what I'm saying? Uh, One person clap, next person. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, all of us in that thing clapping, and we about to get up out of there. You know, but don't misinterpret the energy though. You know what I'm saying? So I see people like they don't like if people do misinterpret energy, that they'll see like that I'm not that type, like my spirit, I'm not that type person. So everything just flows just cool and smooth. You know what I'm saying? It just flows just cool and smooth. And that's what I'm thankful for. You know what I mean? Because I know every day ain't gonna be the same. Every day gonna be different energy. Some people might get irritated, and when I peep, people get irritated. I just fall back. Then when I see people slacking and stuff like that, boom, boom, boom. You know, it's just all about balancing out energy. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what you come here to do, knowing what capable of. It's repetitive. It's very simple. It's very easy task, and you're thankful because you see on the internet a lot of people lose. A lot of people don't have jobs. A lot of people, you know what I mean, losing jobs, and that's the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can get a job. It's easy to get a job. It's just sometimes you got to go out your way. Maybe like you won't be able to get jobs that's like convenient for you or close by, but you can get a job. You know what I'm saying? Work what you can work with till you get where you need to be. That's always been my saying. You know, and I just thank God. And you know what I'm saying? I'm all about peace, not about chaos, chaotic energy. Uh, I'm not about perverting the minds. I'm not about perversion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about that at all. I'm just about coming up with creative ways to get people motivated and going. You know what I'm saying? You know, just being that oddball that actually just encourage. You know, that's just my main. I think that's like my main gift. Even if I don't speak the same language, it's just the main gift. Like he's always, full of energy, and you know what I mean. Just to get it done. You get what I'm saying? And if that puts smiles on people's faces, I'm good with that. You know, I'm thankful for that. And yeah, because a lot of people, man, people hate Mondays. You know, people be chilling with the family. People be chilling with their buddies. People be chilling with their girl, or whatnot. And they doing what they doing, partying or whatnot. And then they like, dang, I got to go back to work on Monday. I can see it on people's faces, boy. Like, dang, But once it gets about Wednesday, then everything just start running smooth. It's usually just Monday and Tuesday be that hill. Then Wednesday is like you going down the hill. It's all in the mind. That's why I tell people it's always mental. It's all in the mind. Just don't think about it. Come to work, make sure you get your rest, make sure you eat, make sure you're eating healthy, and just leave your problems at home. That's the thing. That's one thing too. Problems after problems. You know what I'm saying? Can just lead you to come to work being bitter and miserable and depressed. And I had, that problem too. You know what I'm saying? Filling myself up with the tactics, letting the tactics get to me, and just being so isolated even at work. I just see that doesn't work. Actually, it drains my energy. You know what I'm saying? So if I want to work and make money, I still have to come up with creative ways to get the blood flowing and get going. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just, I'm thankful. You know what I mean? I'm thankful to be alive. I'm thankful that I will have a mindset to take myself out. Like I would never, I don't see myself in that mindset. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I guess I would be too cowardly to take myself out. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even think I'm tough enough to even take myself out. You know what I'm saying? I really feel sorry for the souls out there that's been so tormented by this program where their only way out was to take themselves out. And there's sad to say, there's been many TIs that have taken themselves out. And so family, like, if you are thinking about like suicide and stuff like that, you need to get help. Bump the everybody's part of it. Bump even I would rather see a person diagnosed. I'd rather see a person go to a therapist before they commit suicide. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like the program wants to see you diagnosed. Yeah, it's like try to prevent that. But if you can't, if you really in that dark bubble, if you're really in that dark space where you don't see no way out but to kill yourself, then like go see a therapy, go see a professional, go to a local church, go to go to one of them AA meetings, even if you don't drink alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Because they have sponsors, they got people you can talk to. Try to try to look up places that you can go to, even though people are doing the perps, even though you may go to one of the meetings and stuff, and everybody's wearing red shirts and doing what they doing and saying indirects. Like their job still is to help you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. I'm sad to say it, but you gotta adapt to this madness. You have to. You can't take yourself out. You know what I mean? Like children of God don't take themselves out, because when you take yourself out, you die in sin. The Bible says, "Thou shalt not murder." So when you murder yourself, you died in sin. You know what I mean? You can't be saved if you die in your sin. You get what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people probably don't believe in God and stuff like that, because they're like, what kind of God will allow them to go through these things? But you can't question God. God works in mysterious ways. You know what I'm saying? God's ways is higher than our ways. Our understanding of love is not the divine love. You know what I'm saying? We have our own definition of love, but it doesn't equate to the divine love. You know what I'm saying? And there's a reason for everything. Everything is created for God's reason and purpose and will. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we don't understand it. You get what I mean? But God wakes you up every day. He gives breath in your body every day. Don't allow outside forces to shift your mood. And I know that's easier said than done, because the outside forces definitely can shift my mood. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just thankful. I truly am thankful. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't have a lot of friends. You know what I mean? I used to not have a problem with making friends, but it's just been hard to actually have a friend. You know what I'm saying? You got people you can chop it up with and be cool with, but it's just like your programming is different. Like when you writing your own program, you start seeing people have this like programming, like either people on like street programming, sports programming, uh, you know what I'm saying, or religious programming, which ain't nothing wrong with religious programming, but it's just like the fault finder type thing. They just fault finding. They pick at, you know what I'm saying? You're not doing this, you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't nothing wrong with correction, but some people just all they get out of it is just fault finding. You know what I'm saying? And the new age programming, I had to get out of the new age programming because I seen, for me, I'm just saying personally for me, it was like witchcraft. It was just, and I had my own like experience. What's going on? Had my own experience. So I had I had to get up out of that. So it's a lot of programming that I kind of grew out of, and I just see it's not good for me. That tough guy programming. That tough guy programming is not for me. No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? I like temper tantrums and angry and stuff like that. Like, nah, I wouldn't be able to get as far as I got if I would have tried to get into that tough guy program. And I probably would have put myself in some real danger or some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thankful that God has gave me the wisdom and the mental tools to be able to navigate through this thing. You know what I'm saying? And build like a wall where I can't be easily manipulated. So I'm just thankful for that. Yeah, people try me up and down. You know what I mean? People try me all type of ways. You know what I'm saying? But I still make it work. I find ways to not let it get to me. You know what I'm saying? And my old self, that would have been very difficult. My old pride, that would have been very, very difficult. But now, I'm not worried about none of that. My only thing is just getting the job done, doing what I'm supposed to do as a man, provide, protect, you know what I'm saying? And study the words of God, you know what I mean? Hopefully God can use me like a priest or something, you know what I'm saying? Uh, but just right now, it's just focus on the bag, you know. I've been detoxing myself from the music. Yeah, it be hard. Sometimes I be wanting to listen to the rap music and stuff, but that stuff don't help. All that's gonna do is push me back into some type of programming. You get what I'm saying? And amplify the witchcraft. So I'm not trying to amplify no type of demise for myself because I see that that witchcraft is real. You know what I'm saying? But it has no power when you're actually putting on the full armor of God and your mind is focused on the kingdom and you're treating people good and you're not filling yourself up with dark things, then you should be cool. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, family, y'all hold y'all head, continue to get that bread. Peace.